Hello, everyone. As promised, I am going to record my first official vlog, and it is a topic that is near and dear to my heart. Many of you who are on my Facebook page have seen me ranting and raving about the lack of just general concern for the black on black crime that is destroying our inner cities and destroying our communities. But I want to actually kind of look at it from a different point of view. And I want to discuss the silence. It is the deafening silence of Black Greek letter organizations on the topics of Black on Black crime and actually teen pregnancy. And when I say silence, I mean just inactivity. Given the number of chapters that we have in the National Panhellenic Council, with there being thousands of chapters for all the Black Greek letter organizations, be it undergrad or graduate chapter, for there to be no national camaraderie or cooperation or partnership to actually discuss and come together and work in our communities to combat black on black crime and the issue of teen pregnancy, I think is actually short-sighted on our part. And in Chicago alone, by the end of March, there were over 150 homicides, most of which were black on black crimes, black on black homicides. A couple summers ago, I remember there were like 400. My cousin was actually a victim of black on black violence in Chicago. He was a bar owner, responsible citizen who actually gave back to the community, who was very well respected and well known in Chicago, was robbed and shot and killed a couple years ago in November. And when I sit and think about how we can sit and march for Trayvon Martin, and yes, what happened to him was definitely tragic. But when I think of all the Trayvon Martins and all of the young men that we're burying, my cousin who lives in Milwaukee, I don't know how many of her friends she's buried. She's in her early 20s, and it seems like once a month, one of her friends have passed. And for the Black Greek organizations to be silent on the issue. You can send me an email talking about how horrible Republicans are and how we need to reelect Barack Obama. I'm sorry, my immediate need is not a Barack Obama. My immediate need is of my 17, 18, 19, I can't remember how many nephews I have. How many of them are going to be gunned down by somebody that looks like them? Barack Obama is so far removed from my reality that it's not even funny. So to send me an email discussing how he's being treated by Republicans and not send me anything addressing the 73% the 73% of black children are being born out of wedlock. The number of black men that are being murdered by black men, basic genocide in our own community, I find it actually disgusting. And yes, I'm a member of a Black Greek letter organization. This is the one I belong to. This is I just got this. This is the second century edition of our memoirs. My name is in here. I don't remember which page is on, but I am in here. Actually, I'll tell you what page I'm on. I am on page 464. See that? I'm on this page right here. So, yes, spring 1996. Alpha Mu Omega chapter. Now, I'm not sure if anything I have to say is of any consequence to anyone that's in a fraternity sorority. I have quite a few friends that are in sororities and fraternities, and A lot of them live in the area, in the cities where the crime is going on. And I don't understand how it is. My national chapter, actually my international chapter, the headquarters for Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is in Chicago. And to have that amount of crime going on in your own backyard and to not have some kind of national movement to actually deal with the issue, I'm just flabbergasted, to be honest. So I think, while we're sitting around having our pink carpet, extravaganzas, our teas, we're having our black and white, black and gold balls, our crimson cream, whatever. While we're doing all of this partying and socializing, because Greek organizations are real good for socializing, stepping, and more socializing. We need to get serious about service. We keep forgetting about that S that are in our pledges and our mottos. Service, service, service. And what greater service can you give to your community than addressing dire needs of prevention of pregnancy, preventing bringing unwanted children into the world, prevention of children being born to children, prevention of Black men killing other Black men. Actually, these are like young men. Most of them are like under 25 that we're burying. And for there to not be any outrage by these organizations, it caused me to pause and question what's really going on. Why are you here? What purpose do you serve other than partying and looking pretty or looking sharp and dapper? Because if you're not addressing the immediate dire needs of our community as a nation, then you really serve no purpose. So I think it behooves the Panhandle Council to get together, to get all the Divine Nine together and say, hey, these are problems that we need to address. We need to address the 73% number of Black children being born out of wedlock. We need to address the amount of Black on Black crime that's going on. And we need to address some serious education deficiency issues in our community. And be serious about it, because otherwise you serve no purpose other than just being a social organization, which is not what they were set up to be. So with that said, I know there's some people probably going to be mad, really don't care, but it's time for us to stop being silent about shenanigans and to start holding people accountable for their actions or lack thereof. And yes, National Pan-Atlantic Council, Divine Nine, I'm calling you all on the carpet and saying, what are you going to do as an organization? What are you going to do in Chicago? What are you going to do in Detroit? What are you going to do in Milwaukee? What are you going to do in Indianapolis? What are you going to do in New York? What are you going to do in Newark? What are you going to do in Los Angeles? What are you going to do in Dallas? What are you going to do in Houston? What are you going to do anywhere that means something to anybody other than your little organization? I'm sure my friends are going to have something to say, but hey, somebody had to say it, because right now I am just really sick and tired of the show. And that's what it is, a show. So chew on that for a while. Think about it. I'm sure my lovely friends are going to call me. That's fine. Y'all already know. I say what I feel like I need to say, and then I move on. But I just had to get that off my chest, because it has really, really been bothering me. And I'm sure it's been bothering some other people as well. So I will see you guys probably not tomorrow, because I have a paper due Sunday that I really need to get done. But definitely need to start holding these organizations accountable. And I'm sure I'll probably have a part 2 to this. And I'll let you know when it's posted. Have a wonderful evening.